start by removing the battery terminals. Using a 13 millimeter on the negative. Using a number 6 Allen head, we're going to go ahead and remove these bolts around the front of the drive shaft. And go ahead and remove these off with the retainers and set all of these aside. You can rotate the drive shaft by spinning the front wheel and get to that last set. All right, so I'm going to use a pick. We want to go ahead and grab this grease cap here that should be coming off with the front drive shaft. Pop that out. Make sure it's out all the way around. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same for the back of the drive shaft. I'm going to go ahead and remove all of these bolts here. I'm going to go ahead and remove the bolts with the retaining tabs. You just spin the drive shaft around, get access to them. Using a screwdriver, we're going to go ahead and try and tap this out of the transfer case area. All right, so we're going to lift the back side up and over. Try and get a little bit of room in here to get the front section pulled out. There we go. And go ahead and remove that drive shaft. All right, we're going to go ahead and use a screwdriver, and we're going to remove this yellow wire off the starter. Just kind of gently pry that off. Set that aside. Now we're going to use a 13 millimeter socket to reach around the back side of this positive wire. There's a nut on the front side there. We're going to go ahead and remove that. Should get to a point where we can remove it by hand and tuck those wires aside. All right, we're going to go ahead and remove this bolt right here and the upper bolt right here. These are both 15 millimeter, and these two are holding the starter in place. Let's at least go ahead and get those loosened up first. When we remove this bolt here, you want to be prepared. Hold the starter. You don't want that to fall on you. Bring that out. Set the bolt aside. Bring the starter forward. Work that down and out. Before you install this, you want to go ahead and remove the retaining nut, the washer and the lock washer. This will just make it easier, so you don't have to mess around with it afterwards while it's already up. So just pop these pieces off. There you go. And we'll go ahead and start installing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and feed this back on up. Put the snout of the starter into the transmission area here. Take one of the bolts. You can go ahead and get that started. All right, go ahead and snug up both the bolts. You just want to go ahead and snug these down. And go ahead and reinstall the positive wire. Grab the washer and the nut and go ahead and get those started. Using a 13 millimeter, I'm going to go ahead and snug this down. And now we're going to go ahead and connect the yellow wire here. All right, reinstall the shaft, bringing up the back first. Then we'll try and get the front installed next. Set that inside. And now we're going to go to the back and try and get that lined up. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a set of these in. We'll try and line this up and get a couple of these started. All right, now that we have a couple of these bolts started, we're going to go ahead and rotate the drive shaft and start getting in the rest of these flange units. What we want to do is get all 6 of these bolts started and get them in several threads, but keep them loose. I'm going to go ahead and get in another set of these bolts, push those through, and go ahead and extend the drive shaft out to that flange. You rotate a little bit to get that to line up, and then go ahead and get these bolts started by hand. We're going to do this for all 3 flanges, all 6 bolts. We're going to go ahead and snug all these up. Put the cover on and pop that ground on there. I'm going to use that 13 mil. And we're just going to snug that down.